So welcome everyone to day 4 of our Emotional Elasticity series. Today we're going to explore upset. So if you have not done the rest of this series, 1 through 3 yet, why don't you start with those before you start with this one. So go ahead, take a nice deep breath. Feel your body relax. Feel your mind relax. And just allow your imagination to bring in a resource to be with you today. Something safe, loving, and powerful. Whether it's a deity of your faith, a person that you know, a wise and loving ancestor, even a piece of nature, but something that wants to be with you on this journey today. Whatever just pops up for you is exactly right. Even if you have many, maybe you have a whole contingent of resources. And just notice what it feels like to be with your resource or resources in this safe space. And then as you take a breath, allow your awareness to go down inside your body. Noticing all that's happening in your body. There's always many things that are happening all at once. Notice different emotions that are coming up for you. And then allow your imagination and your body to show you where in your body you carry the emotion of upset. And notice if it's subtle or if it's strong. And just being a witness to it. Just knowing that you are in a safe space. Just exploring your emotions. And wherever that feeling of upset is, just notice it. And having your resource or resources there beside you. Just reminding you that this is just an emotion. It is a signal from your body. And it's just an indicator. Notice how much space upset is taking up. And as you're looking at it, just notice what kind of shape and form this energy of upset has. What is its color? What is its texture? And then notice somewhere near it or on it, there is a control, whether it's a knob or dials or sliders or whatever it is. There's some control about the level of upset. And as you and your resource see that control, just allow yourself to turn it all the way down to neutral. And notice what the shape and form looks like now as it's turned all the way down to neutral. Does it have any movement? Does it have any sound? And just speaking to your resource, what I'm noticing about this energy of upset when it's turned all the way down to neutral is and how it feels in my body when upset is turned all the way down to neutral is now allowing your awareness to move again to the control and just turning it up a little bit to confusion. And notice what it looks like when it's turned to confusion. And speaking to your resource, what I'm noticing about this energy, what it feels like to me when it's turned to the level confusion is and just noticing what confusion feels like in your body. What that signal of confusion feels like physically. And then again, turning up the control a little bit more to annoyance. And noticing what that looks like as you look at the energy of upset when it's turned to the level of annoyance. What does it look like? How does it move? And what does that signal feel like in your body when upset is turned to annoyance? And speaking to your resource, what I'm noticing about annoyance is, and then allowing your awareness to turn it up even more, a little bit more into grumpy. And notice what grumpy looks like in this energy, how that shape and form changes. Does its temperature change? Does its color change? Does its movement change? And how does grumpy feel in your body? When upset is turned to grumpy, just notice what it feels like in your body as you experience that emotion. And speaking to your resource, what I'm noticing about grumpy versus the other levels of neutral, confusion, and annoyance is and then moving the dial up a little bit more into irritation. Notice what happens to the shape of upset. Does it have a different color? Does its temperature or texture or movement change? And notice what that signal that the upset is turned to irritation, what that feels like in your body. And speaking to your resource, what I'm noticing when upset is turned up to irritation is and then moving the dial yet again a little bit further into frustration. Noticing what the shape looks like, if it's changing, how it's changing. And noticing what it feels like when upset is turned up to frustration, what that signal feels like in your body. And speaking to your resource, what I'm noticing when upset is turned up to frustration, what that feels like for me is And then feeling your resource there with you, knowing that you're just exploring these emotions and what they feel like in your body. Turn up the control a little bit more into anger. And notice what anger feels like. Notice the signals that are happening in your body when upset is turned up to anger. And speaking to your resource, what I'm noticing when upset is turned up to anger is I'm still feeling your resource there with you. Just allow the control to go all the way to the end, all the way up to rage. Feeling what that feels like when upset is all the way turned up to rage. Knowing that this is an emotion in your body and that it has signals. And becoming familiar with that signal of what rage feels like in your body, what rage looks like as you are looking at it. And speaking to your resource, what I'm noticing when my upset is turned all the way up to rage, what it feels like for me, physically, energetically, is and having felt that whole range of emotion, all the way from neutral, all the way up to rage, just notice the difference in your body. Knowing that at this moment, the only thing that is changing is you controlling this level of upset. So just allow that control to fall wherever feels good for you. If it's all the way back to neutral, or if it feels like it belongs somewhere else right now. That all of these feelings, all of these emotions are natural and are signals from your body. And none are more wrong than the other. They're just signals. But some may be more comfortable, and you may choose one over the other. Having felt this entire range of upset, speaking to your resource, what I'm noticing when I adjust my level of upset is and what it's like to know that I have the controls to upset is And what I'm now realizing is and just allow your awareness to receive from your resource a stream of colored energy with all of the wisdom, guidance, protection that's coming from your resource. Just receiving that into your body with any messages, any awarenesses, any wisdom. And feeling all of that wisdom and awareness in your body. Just notice what that feels like. And then becoming aware of your body and allowing all of that energy that's from your resource to wash through your body. Any residual, any energy that came from this exercise, experimenting and exploring your emotions. And just allow that energy to wash through your body. And then your body will let you know that all this work that you've done, all these new awarenesses, are anchored all the way down into your cellular memory, even down into your DNA, available in your unconscious and conscious mind. And it lets you know that this is done by bringing full feeling back into your arms, your legs, your fingers and toes, normal awareness back into your mind, your body, your brain. And as it's complete, you'll open your eyes.